Hi there, this is Joshua Tolhurst, and this is my overview for my production piece in Project 304. Now, this production piece has taken me roughly 5 to 6 weeks to complete from pre-production. And during pre-production, all I had was pre-blockouts and walls that was a rough outline of the limitation area for the map. And since then, we have developed it quite a lot, from making unenterable houses with a lot of text and static meshes on each one, and also making fences to act as if they are blocked off because it's part of the community. I have also made a lot of different houses, all different sizes and shapes, customizing the windows and the roofs and everything in it. Along with this, I have also used BSP brushes to make an interior design, making sofas and kitchen tops and tables, with also adding static meshes into those. And along with that, I've also made lighting, so it lights up the room with an aesthetic. And as you saw, I've also added a previous blue map that we used in a previous project called Good Sky to change the sky and make it sunset, so it appeals to the atmosphere that we're going for, which is a 6v6 or 12v12 map in Japan, and that it's all quarantined off. The next thing I want to show you is there was a difference with the church. The church, I really worked hard with the aesthetic. I wanted to make sure it was open and free and felt very spacious, how usually churches do. And as you can see, we've got the lights shining in from the windows and the lights shine down. It's also very wooden, again like a church, and with the surrounding stone, again like a classic church. And I took that inspiration from actually my home country of Wales, and also country prefectures in Japan have the same design as ones in the UK and Wales do. Another thing that I made sure to really home in on the atmosphere and the theme of Asia and Japan is making a torii gates, which are very notorious, especially in the Edo period of Japan, where they were very much prominent. I have made sure to include aesthetic with the bushes that are fine cut, so they look fitting for the atmosphere. If I can improve all this again, I would say I would like to make more different types of houses that have different roofs, different buildings, maybe a few more enterable areas, and from there, make more interior designs that are different, because as of right now, a lot of them do look the same due to time constraints. However, we've also got two spawn points. We've got spawn point A, which is that corner over there, and then a secondary spawn point, which will be for the other team, will be in these group of houses over here, right next to this house, which has also been completely added with static meshes and BSP brushes throughout, with making an interior as well that's all lit up completely. Another thing I wanted to show you was the use of looking into Japanese culture and knowing how many 7-Elevens there are, and I wanted to try and make my own, which in post-production I'm going to be adding a sign to really make sure it stands out properly. But if we look in here, we've got plenty of lights and plenty of aisles to really represent a 7-Eleven, which again in post-production I hope to add some objects into. I do believe if I can improve on this in the future, I would like to include more stuff. I'd like to include more interior designs. I like to mix up the interior designs and make more different things, like maybe a TV, maybe a lamp, maybe different types of beds. I'd love to make the aesthetic a lot more like Japan, because I feel like I did fail on really capturing the Japanese lifestyle a bit here. However, I do believe I have captured the basics of the Japanese culture and the Asian culture. So I think for this production, with all the houses and the textures and static meshes and the BSP brushes I've added, I have done a good enough job that I am satisfied and proud of what I've created. And hopefully during post-production, I'll be able to add pavements and maybe a car or two, some bins, a few signs, and really flesh out to make it feel like it's really lived in. Thank you very much for listening, and hope you have a good day.